What's up? Hello and welcome to Downtime Weekly. I'm your host, Alan, and I definitely haven't recorded this for the fourth time incorrectly today, which has led me to have a fantastic dialogue with my editor about getting this right. So we're just going to kick off into the show. It's going to be about Blizzcon Online. It's going to be about Valheim. It's going to be about Diablo 2, Esportal, and shady Saudi Arabian money. So welcome to Downtime Weekly. So first off, we want to go into Blizzcon Online. We were going to make a complete and overview of everything that happened on Blizzcon Online, especially like the cosplay, the community showcase, everything that was going on. We've decided to just pick one piece of news that we liked about Blizzcon Online for this show, and talk about one piece of news that was a little bit more hilarious, and then put together a compilation video which will be coming out in a few days. Now, after filming this for 4 times, I'm just going to say it pretty snappy. Metallica was the absolute best part about BlizzCon Online because Twitch didn't have the DMCA rights for their music cleared as Blizzard did, so we got this magnificent clip from the best Metallica concert ever. Roll it. As such, we move into Valheim, which has now cleared 500,000 concurrent players. It's got 60,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. It's even cleared the top 250 best reviewed games on Steam, and it's actually made it up past the 70th place last we looked today, and that's amazing. Valheim came out recently, and we were gonna actually start the news today with it only hit 400k concurrent viewers, or players, sorry. It's been a long day. And then basically what we found out was that, yeah, by the time we were gonna do that news, they'd already hit 500, and they were only second best to Counter-Strike Go with concurrent players on the platform. So congratulations again, Valheim. This is the second piece of news in a row where we congratulate you, and we guess by next week you're just gonna be the new Minecraft, everybody's got it, and it's the most amazing thing ever. But for 16 bucks, that game is pretty cheap, even 20 bucks and 16 euros. So congratulations, well deserved, really well put together, and we wish you the best of luck, Coffee Stain Productions or Studios here in Stockholm that made the game. We actually really liked it ourselves, and we all actually played here as well. So there you go. The thing that we love the most about BlizzCon, though, which we want to share with you guys, was the Diablo 2 Resurrection remake. The graphics look absolutely amazing, and Diablo 2 is by far the best game that Blizzard has put out, in our opinion, in the Diablo series, which we've talked about here in the office. Everyone can have their own favorites, but for us, Diablo 2 made it for us, and it's definitely something we're getting. The game, however, has had a little bit of a negative thing come out that now you can already upgrade to it in the Blizzard store, but it won't be out for later this year. And people, because of Blizzard's practices in the past, has said don't pre-purchase it, just wait till it comes out and then get it, because we can't really trust Blizzard that much because of everything that's happened recently. So there you go. A little bit of the good, a little bit of the bad, but definitely the Metallica was amazing. And then we're going to talk about Souljaboy. So Souljaboy is a rapper in the United States, makes a lot of money and does a lot of weird merch. In 2018, he broke into gaming with the most awesome, spectacular, amazing failure ever. He went into the console market and launched his own Souljaboy console. It turned out to actually go to market, it got sold, people bought it, and found out that it was basically just a Chinese emulator for games that wasn't really good at all. There was no real graphics and hardware. So he's back in the market again. It seems that Souljaboy is going to be trying again. It's 2021. In the spirit of optimism, we're going to see what he's going to be doing with this console, because the last one did not go so well. And just because it's been a crazy year, why not, Souljaboy? Welcome back to the console market. We're going to be seeing you topple it with the big guys over at Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's still a thing. We're looking forward to getting that. We're going to unbox the shit out of that console when that comes out. It's going to be amazing. Now we're going to be talking about Esportal, because they, as a local Swedish tournament platform that has now spread around Europe and in Poland, are very big. They do really good stuff. They just recently got called out. Well, not called out. They just got noted because Swedish people are very reserved, as some people might know. But basically, the main editor, or one of the editors from Fragbite, actually posted on his Twitter, hey, so Esportal is going to be getting a Twitch embed function, which means that they can now drive a lot of traffic based on their website towards a particular streamer, a particular tournament that they're running. And that might offset like a little bit, you know, the stats for this particular streamer or like, you know, the game. One thing that was being pointed out by Rod Breslau was that Overwatch League did the same thing, where they had their Overwatch League pointed out in, you know, The Verge and a bunch of other websites as well. And that gave them like a concurrent viewership of like 100,000 people that probably don't care that much about Overwatch. So it's kind of like feeding false metrics in where people might think it's actually a valuable league or valuable tournament, where it might not be. But we're going to be taking it in like the sense of the positive, and now Esportal can actually use this tool to bring attention to slightly smaller streamers and slightly different streamers, and we're hoping that they're going to be using it in that way. But of course, it is their platform to do with as they want to, and embeds are something that that exists, so they should be using those tools if available, so good for you. And now for a little bit more of a serious topic. Saudi Arabia just recently, with their pension fund, invested $3.3 billion in both Activision and Take-Two Entertainment, which are video game companies. And this is an interesting move because like I think it was a half a year ago, Riot Games and both Blast Pro series also received investments from Saudi Arabian capital. And those were prominently, very quickly, called shit moves, especially by the community, because Saudi Arabia is very well known for their like bad human rights, especially in the war against Yemen. And not only that, like the Crown Prince himself, which also sits in the chair, is this, you know, ordered the execution of a journalist, the big case in Washington. And not only that, they're also, you know, adamantly against LGBT. It is illegal to be gay in Saudi Arabia, and they don't really care much about what the rest of the world thinks. And now, again, we're in the situation where they're trying to give money to, you know, investment funds, and then also the pension fund here is trying to invest to make money back via video games. So basically, they're taking money from people that they do not appreciate or care about that much. Last time it happened for Riot, there were huge protests. They actually said they were going to renounce that partnership. The same thing happened to Blast Pro series, although they were a little bit slower to react, which was weird. And it felt like they were just hoping that entire situation would go away because it was really good money. And a lot of people see like getting money from Saudi Arabia and gaming as like a huge business move. But we also have to address that gamers are a little bit different than other consumers. We kind of do care about our common man, and we do hope that this doesn't like continue. We hope that Activision renounces this deal. We do personally as well. And people are going to be like, oh, but that's anti-business. Yeah, but at least with gaming, we're hoping that our culture can help change the world for the better. And we hope that Activision people there listen, or at least look at what's happening. We haven't seen much outrage as we did with the Riot thing, and we haven't seen it as much as the Blast Pro series thing, but maybe that will come up in the future. What? Alex says, what the fuck is that, dude? That was scary. Look, that's fucking scary, dude. He was just looking at me through the fucking window. Fucking creep.